What if Futuretrunks and Gohan got a second chance at life? Basically, having their own transformation. And that's what I'm going to be doing for today. Drawing them in my style with a brand new transformation. Let's get right into the video.
Of course, the cynics will only become louder and more dissonant. Hey yo, really thought I fell in love.
Over the years, I've seen many different transformations of the Saiyans. Basically, a lot of Super Saiyan 4, Super Saiyan 5 kind of lookalikes, but recolored, or they got the tribal tattoos. So I decided to do something a little bit different. Kind of make them, spicing them up a little bit. And I take inspiration from the new Dragonballz Z fan animation. I think y'all remember that. The one where Goku gets like this transformation where it's not exactly Super Saiyan, but it's something entirely different. And it looks pretty fire, so I decided to come up with my own little thing. And we'll start off with using Future Gohan. Now, with this new form, I thought I would play more onto the new lore with Akira Thomas information on S cells. And if you don't know, S cells are the biology of Saiyans that allow them to transform into Super Saiyan. With the amount of S cells, based on how compassionate that Saiyan is, it increases. With that notion, my idea was to have it so that the half Saiyans, they get it to where it mutates and they'll be able to create a new form throughout that, to where not only are they powered by anger but also determination and willpower, and it all mixes together to tap in to the spirit of the Ozaru, kind of like Broly's Akari form. The design of this form, I wanted to make it so that the hairstyle and fur were more of like cloaked in ore or constructs of ore and energy, and not just based on the hair glowing or changing colors. Like they don't actually grow the fur in the tail again because they're tapping into that spiritual Ozaru form. With Gohan's hair, I took the somewhat style of Super Saiyan 4 where the mane kind of comes down near the sideburns. I should have drew Gohan without his arm, and I did twice to where I was like just drawing him with his arm. Like, no, like that's not how this works. He lost his arm, especially if it takes place right when he's about to fight Android 17. But I gave him the scar, so it's there. It's theirs. Anyway, that'll do it for future Gohan in his Ashura form. Now moving on to Trunks. So for Trunks, I gave him the hairstyle look that he had in BoJack, because that's always been my favorite hairstyle of his. But you can also say it's the one from Cell, where he was facing off against him in his higher graded form. I'm even using the outfit from the movie too as well. You could tell I am a fan of Trunks. This Trunks specifically. I don't know about Super. We don't really talk about all that. Or Xenoverse. But since I am using the BoJack look, I thought this transformation could pop up when Gohan is unable to tap into Super Saiyan 2 and he's getting murked on by BoJack somehow. I don't know, because it's only been like a year since he didn't use it, apparently. But Trunks is able to tap into this form in a what if scenario where he's now the one able to defeat Bojack. And unlike Gohan, I gave him a purple hair color for the transformation, because I know Gohan has light blue. With Trunks, I decided to switch it up and make it similar to his hair color. I also think this was a better call for me to do this form of him in the Bojack movie as a what if. Even though it is a what if, I just don't know how yet he would obtain this form in the original timeline when Gohan does it first. Like, who would they be able to fight for Trunks to unlock this form? I don't know, I just don't have it written out yet. It's just more for aesthetic and concept and all that for now. And the reason why I wanted to design these forms, because it's based on also Gohan's Beast form. And people were saying, wow, like how can Gohan access form and without little training, and why can't like future Gohan do something like this? And it got me thinking, why not? What if there was like a timeline where he could access his own exclusive form, especially them being half Saiyans? Like, I think pushing those Saiyan biologies and diving deeper into the concept of Super Saiyan and all is a lot more interesting than what Super has with their transformations. Because it's like, oh, Saiyan God, Red, Super Saiyan God, Super Saiyan, or Super Saiyan Blue. It's just, Saiyan God was interesting as first, but just kind of, fans love Super Saiyan 4 because there was a lot of payoff with it, and it went right back into the origins of the Ozaru, and I think a lot of people like that. And that's what I tried to do with both of these two designs, kind of have a callback and also play on the S-Cells concept while playing with the half Saiyan, half human mutations. Anyway, I think I did a pretty good job on both of these art pieces, and I would like to know how y'all feel about transformations. Until then, thanks for watching. See you next video.